And today, welcome to our 7th book review. And today we are reviewing on, as promised, Pinocchio by Carlo Collodi. Now, Carlo Collodi, he's a relatively very famous author. He was from Italy. Some Italian literature piecework. It's a masterpiece of Collodi. And Collodi actually joined the newspaper team first. That's how he got his intelligence for writing. And here's the funny thing, the funny part. Collodi wrote this book as a joke, and he thought that this book is, a joke, it's foolish, and it would just be, he didn't write it seriously, he didn't think of it seriously. But it woke him up immediately when he saw that this thing met with immediate success. This got full of idioms. Something that you never imagined of. This is at least 163 pages. Mind that, because how much the long book is, the more better it is. Bigger is better. That is the idiom which should be applied. It's applied on books. Bigger is better. It doesn't get applied on everything, but it should be applied on books. Bigger is better. And as the bigger is better category will come, it is gonna be perfectly right. It's so big book anyway. So it's just like, once upon a time there was, people will say, a king. But it is actually, just a piece of wood that is at this carpenter's house. His name is Mr. Cherry. Now his tip of his nose was so red that they call him Mr. Cherry. Now, once this puppet started to move, then Mr. Cherry, getting frightened of this puppet, sold it to old kind Gedapo. He's this guy who is the puppet's master. And the original master was Mr. Cherry. Being frightened of this guy, he was just, selling it out. Now, Gedapo, he fashions the puppet, named it Pinocchio. And now we have already went to 3 chapters. It's got at least 36 chapters. Very rare for a book which has 157 pages. And now see, Pinocchio, he is now fashioned, carved out, given a hat, a jumper. It's some peasant's dress, some leathery tunic, not trousers, some shorts maybe, and a hat. And carved in his eyes, his mouth, his nose, and then Gedapo named him Pinocchio. And Pinocchio, you see, he is not right now alive. He actually is gonna get alive. He is actually just moving right now. He doesn't want to be alive in front of Gedapo. And once Gedapo actually even finds him alive, he finds him alive later on. Now, Gedapo, as he finds that he is having a live puppet, a puppet that's alive, and that's his possession, he won't sell it to anybody else, he has to take care of his puppet. And yes, it's a tough job, like, he has to send him to school, and, to send him to school, they give him, just like ABC book. He sells his own coat for that. Gedapo is a poor carver, a poor wood carver, so he sells his coat for that. And Pinocchio sells his ABC book for not a good cause, and he sells his ABC book. He sells it for a circus. You might think that the circus might be an immediate success, but he sells it, and no, it's not an immediate success. Fire Eater, the director of the circus, almost killed Pinocchio by using it in firewood. Anyway, Pinocchio is saved. Now Pinocchio regrets, throughout the whole book of Carlo Collodi makes Pinocchio regret all the incidents which he has done. A great lesson for people who want to get a good life. They always, who are seeking a chaser, a pursuiter of something in this life anyway. It's something for that. He's trying to achieve some great success, and that's how Collodi makes Pinocchio regret everything. He wants to make him go on his own way. Think that you should always study. He makes donkey fever in that. He makes Pinocchio a donkey with ears and legs, donkey fever, to make people understand it's good to study your exams rather than playing all the day. And that's why Pinocchio is filled by such a idioms. It's filled with a lot of idioms. This is one of the most important trademark of Pinocchio, having donkey ears. And as we go on to the story, we find that now Pinocchio is regretting his first regret of the story. 6 chapters gone now. He regrets that why I have sold my ABC book to, just go in a circus which had made me, almost dim my life. I should have went to school instead of going in some lame circus. Instead of selling my ABC book, I should have learned with that ABC book. Instead, now he regrets it. Now he has these four gold pieces with him, and these are the only money he has. He wants to give this money to his father. Now he is also robbed of his gold pieces too in the story. You see this cat and the cat and the fox, they also come in the story. He's getting robbed instantly. And now he's robbed by this fox and the cat. You know how he's robbed? He's robbed like, first, they rob him like hang him to a tree. They hang him to a tree and he's left over there because he won't give the gold pieces to the fox and the cat. And now they leave him for one whole day. But fortunately, a fairy comes, that fairy, it plays a good role in teaching Pinocchio and making Pinocchio regret that why, I didn't have studied and donkey fever. That's what is a big thing which makes Pinocchio regret. And as he is rescued by that fairy, he doesn't take the medicine. Now see, there's another regretting point. He eats sugar but he never takes the medicine. And at last when he takes the medicine, he feels so good and he regrets, oh, I wish I'd take the medicine before. I would just, get better. And Pinocchio also has a conversation with the talking cricket. He hits him with a hammer because the cricket is trying to give him advice, but Pinocchio won't listen and hits him with a hammer. It just looks like the cricket is dead. Dead. So after that, he is now trying to get back to his home. Now he meets some other circumstances. Although he's trying to get back to his home, he is meeting some other circumstances. First, because of running from Getapo out of his home to somewhere else. Now we went to a circus, transferred to a bunch of robbers. The fox and the cat again try to rob him from these gold pieces by throwing him in the field of wonders and make them solve the gold pieces. And he takes, they take the gold pieces. And then Pinocchio is now robbed. He's totally, poor. He's, not having anything in his pocket. He can't even have a bite of bread to eat. Now he has to go to the judge. He reports all of this, but instead of being helped, he is given to 4 months in prison. 4 months. And when he gets out, he doesn't, he's sentenced to life in prison. But the king of that city makes a celebration after defeating another king that he should he should just order all the prisoners to be released from the jail. Pinocchio, having been released, gets out for his quest to find his father. At last, he comes to his home, but before that he has endured many adventures. He finds a serpent. He also went and finds the fairy with azure hair is also dead and leaves 50 gold pieces for him. And although having robbed of his 5 gold pieces, now he's having nothing in his pocket. What can he do? He comes back at last to his home. And finding that old Getapo is not there, he finds that Getapo went to look for Pinocchio, and at last he got swallowed up. Now he promises and vows that I really have to study. But this time he again gets in a regret. He regretted first right now he's gonna regret again. How? That, he's gonna go to somewhere. I'm just, predicting that what's going to happen in this book. He's just going to go to somewhere, and I'm saying that really he goes to somewhere where everything is fun, and there where he gets a big regret, donkey fever. Now you see, Lamp, he's his friend, and this one he's the most laziest student in his school. The teacher always scolds Lamp, and he tells Pinocchio to, he just bribes him just like, he just tries to addict him to fun, just like Napoleon was trying to make all the animals, he tried to convince all the animals that Snowball is a bluff. Just like that right now, Lampwick is telling him to, not to study, not to do hard work, just to, party all the time. And Pinocchio also puts a big proverb, a big idiom in here, that while they were studying, you were partying, and while you were studying, they were partying. This proverb is put in Pinocchio in a right place, in a right time. And now he goes to this fun land. It's something like Fun Island or something like that. That island, is full of fun. Everything over there is fun. Sundays 7 times a week. Every day, the holiday starts from January 1st to 31st of December. No studies. Every day is a holiday, which is not good actually. There Collodi puts another lesson to children especially, that don't forget studying. Don't make studying just, if you don't finish studying, you will be loss of contact to the real world. That's where Collodi puts another idiom, another proverb in the right time, in the right place, where he makes Pinocchio and Lampwick have donkey fever. All the children have donkey fever. They're all donkeys! And now, as they're all donkeys, because of not studying so much, donkey fever. Now, Pinocchio is sold to the owner of the circus. The circus, Pinocchio gets to the gentle language of whips. And then he breaks his leg. Now he gets disabled. Like he can't walk on his 4th leg. He just walks on 3 legs. Now he's given to a musician who wants to make a drum head out of his skin. Now he throws him by a brick into the sea. Now fishes the donkey, and he comes back to a puppet. And he runs away, and he's caught by a fisherman. A fisherman, he sees that this is a puppet fish, a fish that I've never seen before. And the dog he helped before helps Pinocchio, and he is not fried by the fisherman. Although Pinocchio tries to convince the fisherman to not fry him. At last, Pinocchio finds out that he has to study, and at last he gets sent to school, rescues golden, friendly, kind, Galabo, and now they live happily ever after. Not happily ever after, I mean they live happily ever after, but they also, have to move in a new house. They move into a new house where, that talking cricket was there. Remember the one who got lashed in the head with a hammer? He was not dead. And he said that I bought this house by a farmer and you should have listened to me. And this makes Pinocchio regret another time. Oh, how many regrets come in this book? Just like there was Off with His Head in Alice Adventures in Wonderland. Oh, big regrets in this one. And now, with almost all these regrets, he finds out the true meaning of happiness. How he is going to be happy. By studying and not to just, party all the time. To have to study all the time and not to get donkey fever every time. And he earns 50 gold pieces by drawing 100 buckets of water to the farmer. And he gets 50 gold pieces. At last, these all 50 gold pieces, he gets richer and richer day by day. At last, when he gets a bit poor, he's having only 50 gold pieces. And he gives this 50 gold pieces to the fairy who is ill in the hospital. She once helped Pinocchio, how she helped her, you might remember. And that's how she makes the gold return. She makes the gold return back. She gives the gold back. It was just like a token of appreciation, something like that, token of charity maybe. And now there's a lesson in this story. Some lesson which Pinocchio has, that you should never actually, never, ever, that you never ever party all the time. Because you will, just have, not such good thing, just having you will stand up like a poor person. Some poor person who is just, having a poor house in a hut, a wooden hut, never getting successful. If you don't study, you'll never get successful. That is the lesson that Pinocchio gives. So this is all for today. And if you want to see my more video, go to my website. If you want to see my more videos, go to my website, zidanehamid.com, or even log into my Facebook page. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll be waiting for your feedback. Stay tuned for my next video, the sequel of Alice's Adventures in Wonderland Through the Looking Glass. Until then, have fun. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.